Look, Extreme Rules is back. Extreme Rules is back. WWE Triple H has gave us a big W, bro. Extreme Rules has been lackluster for a good amount of time. And now it's back. Because usually they barely have any, like, very, very, like, crazy matches. But this year, this Extreme Rules is going to be better than ever. Better than ever. Literally. Like, if you look at the lineup, if you've seen the lineup of what matches we have, is crazy as hell. I am excited for Extreme Rules this coming Saturday. And each match in my mind will definitely be a certified banger. Certified banger. But I'm going to give you my predictions for Extreme Rules this coming Saturday. So, first thing we got is Liv Morgan defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey in an Extreme Rules match for the SmackDown Women's title. This is about to be brutal as hell. We're gonna have a lot of broken bones. Someone's gonna get injured. It's gonna be a fun ass match. But honestly, if I have to go for a winner of this match, even though her first match, which her first title defense against Ronda Rousey, was bad, not gonna hold you. So this is kind of like a redemption match for Ronda Rousey. Honestly, a lot of people would like to see Ronda win again, because technically, when her first match against Ronda was technically supposed to win that match, but at this point, I need Liv to hold that title longer, way longer. She needs to hold that title a lot longer than before. Not a lot longer before, but she needs to hold it as much as she can. I hope till WrestleMania. That's what I'm thinking. If she can hold that title to WrestleMania, I'll be very, very happy to see that. But how Ronda Rousey is definitely gonna do her, bruh. She's gonna remember SummerSlam, which she never forgets about that SummerSlam night, that SummerSlam moment that basically she should have won. She's gonna brutalize Liv Morgan. I mean, brutalize Liv Morgan. Probably there's gonna be some blood everywhere. Like, we just need something crazy in the Extreme Rules match. But honestly, that's who I think who's gonna win that match. And then the next one, we have Matt Riddle versus Seth freaking Rollins in a fight pit match. And obviously, we have a former MMA or fighter gonna be a referee for this match, and it's gonna be kind of like a UFC, not a UFC cage, but somewhat of a cage like that. But the fight pit was first introduced in NXT, and it was loved by a lot. It just hasn't been used all that much. The fight pit is kind of like the War Games cell, but a little bit different. But these two is definitely gonna go at it, and Matt Riddle definitely needs to win this match. He needs to win this match at all times, bruh. From how their rivalry is, from basically saying Rollins saying like, "Oh, you can't see your family because your wife doesn't want you, your kids doesn't want to see you," and going deep in about his family. And then Riddle was like, "Oh, what? But when's the last time you won a championship?" Yeah, shut up, stop talking, don't talk to me till you won a championship. And them going back in is just brutal verbal jabs that I love to see, and I am excited for this match. I feel like this is going to be the main event match out of all the matches on the list. But honestly, between them, I feel like Seth Rollins will win this match again. Even though I do want Matt Riddle to win this match by far, but I can, from how it went, how Clash of the Castle went, and basically them messing up their matches, and then how they're supposed to have their match at SummerSlam, but never happened because he injured the fuck out of Riddle. Seth Rollins is definitely winning this match by far, It's gonna be extremely brutal match, but Seth Rollins is definitely taking the kick on this one. Next one we have on the card is Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a strap match. This again, another brutal match and another W by Triple H, bro. Obviously, Karrion Kross wants Roman. He wants to become, undisputed Universal Champion. He wants some titles, but first, to get them titles, he has to take out the biggest threat to him right now is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is now the biggest threat to him, and honestly, the mind games that he's putting on McIntyre is pretty crazy. Because he basically choked his ass out, and then Scarlett got involved, did a low blow to him, and then put him in the chokehold again to knock him out. Long storytelling at its finest, man. WWE is the GOAT, bruh. The GOAT for a reason. And this match, it will be a great match, man, between these two. Obviously, they're going to have like three matches over time. There's going to be one at Extreme Rules. Their first match at Extreme Rules. The next match is going to be at the Survivor Series. And after that, it's probably either going to be, if they can bring back TLC or Crown Jewel. It's going to be their third match. Is probably their last match is going to probably end at Crown Jewel. But at this point right now, I am actually not Crown Jewel. Their last match is going to be like at a Survivor Series. I forgot, my bad. But right now, honestly, my pick on this, as much as I want Drew McIntyre to win, it's going to be Karrion Kross. They're going to be pushing for Karrion Kross because sooner or later they do want Karrion Kross as champion. But right now, I feel like Karrion Kross should just get like a mid-card title for now. And then after that, they should, after he gets the mid-card title, and when he's ready, then he should get a world title. But right now, it's going to be like Karrion Kross is going to take the W against Drew McIntyre. It's just going to happen. Next one we have is Bianca Belair defending the Raw Women's Championship at Extreme Rules to Bayley in a ladder match. Ladder matches are brutal, just like Extreme Rules matches. Oh my god. If you guys think of the great ladder matches, especially Jeff Hardy, literally, do I even need to explain it? It's Jeff Hardy, for crying out loud. Bruh does a whole moonsault, lands his back on the opponent while cracking the ladder. Like, I don't need to say anything more. Jeff Hardy is basically the king of extreme crazy stuff. He is the king of that. Him and Matt Hardy both. But this ladder match will be, I feel like all of these are going to be no disqualification matches. That's what I'm thinking. But this match is obviously going to be a no disqualification match. And I feel like Damage Control will get involved, so Bayley will win this match. But right now, I do want to see Bianca Belair retaining the title and going all the way to WrestleMania with it, so at least she can have it for a good, straight, solid year. That's what I really want to see. And me, personally, even though people said Bayley should get it, Bianca needs to retain. She definitely needs to retain because, like I've said, ever since WrestleMania earlier this year, she needs to keep it. She definitely needs to keep it, and it needs to stay on her till WrestleMania of next year, or if not, at least close to WrestleMania, probably like Elimination Chamber. But at least close to WrestleMania. It has to stay on there till WrestleMania. That's what I wanted, because her last run as a women's champion, it could have been great. But if Becky Lynch interrupted and put in that choke slam, and there you go. But I really need Bianca Belair to retain her title in this ladder match. It needs to happen. Even if Damage Control gets involved, shoot, Asuka and Alexa Bliss have your back and will take them out. Needs to happen. Belair for the win in this match. Definitely. Next one, we have Edge versus the leader of Judgment Day, Finn Balor, in an I Quit match. Woo! Another W and another brutal match by WWE themselves. And I wouldn't say, like, at this point, obviously, Judgment Day will get involved. Like, obviously, Rey Mysterio will get involved. AJ Styles will get involved. It's gonna happen at this point. It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. And when it does happen, who in my mind will win out of this match? It's probably gonna be Finn Balor. If I have to say my honest opinion, it's probably going to be Finn Balor out of all people. Because if you think about it, ever since he recruited Rey Mysterio, that team has been getting a lot better. And I mean a lot more better. A lot more better. And Edge, how he is with Rey Mysterio and the whole, trying to end the Judgment Day. Because this, like I said, long storm storytelling in its finest. So it's gonna be very, very good when when the rivalry is done. And right now, I really, really, really love seeing Edge and Finn and the Judgment Day going at each other, trying to destroy everybody from limb. Still need someone to take down Rhea Ripley. Just saying, which is gonna be Beth Phoenix sooner or later. But definitely in this match, I have Finn Balor because I know that Judgment Day will cost Edge the win, and it would basically have the Judgment Day be more on top. It's just gonna happen. And then the final one on this list is Imperium versus the Brawling Brutes in the 6-man tag team match in an old-fashioned Donnybrook match. So this is probably going to be a crazy type 6-man tag team match. I don't know how crazy of a tag team match this will be, honestly. I don't know what a Donnybrook match is. Someone can probably inform me on what it is. It's probably gonna deal with someone with basically ladders and tables and chairs and stuff. It's gonna be something like that. Or a candlestick, or stairs, or a trash can, or something crazy. It's just gonna be like a crazy no disqualification type match and use a whole bunch of weapons as possible. That's what my thinking is. That's what I think it will be. But ever since basically Sheamus Sheamus had a title shot with Gunther for the Intercontinental title. These two teams back and forth has been going crazy. Non-stop. It's like Imperium back as one, and now Brawling Brutes. One, I don't even need to talk about Butch because we already know how crazy Butch is. Like Butch, Pete Dunne. Give me Pete Dunne back. Not gonna hold you, but how his character is, I feel like they're slowly bringing him back to Pete Dunne. Because they really need to bring him back to Pete Dunne. Like, you can keep the crazy person how Butch is now, but just slowly change it back to Pete Dunne, but keep the crazy personality of how Butch is. That's how you develop it. That's how you develop a new Pete Dunne. You change his name back to regular Pete Dunne, but keep the crazy side of how Butch is right now. And that man, woof! I could see a world champion right there with Pete Dunne. With that crazy side of him, all I know is that match between them two, Butch is gonna go off. Oh God, he's gonna use everything to his advantage. The table, the pole, the barricade, candlestick, trash can, steel steps, brass knuckles, everything. He's gonna He's going to try to do everything in his crazy little mind to mess up Imperial the best as possible. But you already know you can try to beat the Ingala himself, but it's probably not in my mind at this point between Brawling Brutes and Imperium. I really don't know because this will be a really good match to watch, but I don't know which one will do better. In my mind, I want it to be Imperium, but how Brawling Brutes is, I don't know. I'm really, at this point, it's 50-50 for me right now. Because I do really like the Brawling Brutes, how they really, developed over time. And Imperium being back together once again, like, it's fire. They're a fire team. But just to pick one between them two, it's like 50-50 because I don't know who will win out of them because this can either go really, really good or really, really bad. And from what it's looking like, it's going really, really good. So it's going to be very, very hard to mess up this match. And if Triple H does kind of mess up this match, I will be disappointed. I wouldn't be mad, but I'll be very, very, very disappointed. But that's all the predictions, or what I think the people that were going to win at Extreme Rules this coming Saturday night. And look, even though it's only 6 matches, each match has a different stipulation to it, and they're all fire. Like, Liv Morgan's match, Extreme Rules match. Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins Fight Pit. McIntyre and Cross strap match. Bianca Belair and Bayley ladder match for the Raw Women's Championship. Then you have I Quit match between Edge and Finn Balor, and a 6-man Donnybrook match between Imperium, Brawling Brutes. I'm going to say this. This is why WWE is the GOAT. This is why WWE has changed for the better. This is why Triple H is a GOAT. And this is why he just made Extreme Rules better than every single Extreme Rules that has been here in the past 10 plus years. This is why Triple H is the GOAT. And this is why he is the head of creative for a reason. Triple H, keep doing what you're doing. I mess with you. I fuck with you heavy. And bring great pay-per-views like this. And you're going to be loved forever. This is the creative that we're talking about. This is the creative side that we need to see. And it's happening. And I'm happy about it. And it's going nothing